get ready with me for a job interview while I yap about jobs. So this isn't my first interview, but this will be for my first job. And I hope it goes really well, because I'm sure they couldn't come close to the worst interview I've had lately. But basically last week I had an interview for a certain department store in my area. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to be like accused of talking smack about them or whatever, because I know it's probably not their fault and just the fault of the management at my local store. But it was a virtual interview and they sent me the Google Meet link and I waited in there for like over an hour. And I called them like 10 minutes in, like, hey, so I've been waiting in this for like 10 minutes and I have an interview, so are y'all gonna like join? Of course I didn't say it like that because that's unprofessional, but and they were like, oh yeah, we'll call you back. And they never called me back, spoiler alert. And then they had the audacity to email me like 2 days later, like, based on your interview, we don't think you're the right fit for this. And I'm like, girl, what interview? You never interviewed me. You had me sit there. And I would have waited in there for longer, but I had another interview to go to that day. And like, if I were an hour late, they wouldn't even consider me. But I'm really excited for my interview today. I hope it really goes well, because I love boba, and I feel like it would be a good job. I'm not sure if I talked about small businesses or not already, but I feel more comfortable working for smaller businesses because I feel like they care about me a little more. I really hope my makeup doesn't pill, because I put on sunscreen like an hour ago, but my sunscreen I have always makes my makeup pill and like separate. So if any of y'all have recommendations for a good affordable sunscreen that doesn't do that, I would love to hear them, because I feel so bad going out without sunscreen, but sometimes it's just necessary because I cannot deal with the pilling. I know I already bronzed, but like I said, I was going for kind of a bronzy look, so I'm going to do powder on top of my cream. And to snatch me in a little more, you know how it is. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of powder blush, just to pull everything together. This blush is really gorgeous. It's not been my go-to lately, but whenever it gets colder, I might have to put it back in the rotation, because I just love the kind of dusty redness of it. Here's the final look. I added some bottom mascara, some highlighter, lip liner, lip gloss, basically everything that would be boring to put on camera. But wish me luck.